Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's video is on a Dollar Tree haul on things that are either reasonable quality or good quality for affordable prices. And in one in particular instance, it's just making nail art easier, but I don't know if it's quality because I've never used it before, and I went ahead and saved my receipt to be able to show you how this many items, how much it cost, and how this is good for people just getting into nail art or people who are on a very tight budget, things like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So all of these items costed me just under $20, and I paid cash, so you guys won't be able to see a card number or anything like that, but it was just under 20 bucks, guys, and you see how long this list is. So I was able to get nail wraps. These are the only item. I don't know if the quality is there or not, but to even be able to get nail wraps at this price, even if it only lasted for a few days or even just a couple of days, that's still better than nothing. And for some people, this is a good starting point getting into nail art. So for that reason, these are great for beginners, especially beginners on a budget. And these are good quality files, really. These are very high grit, meaning that they're nice soft files that are not going to hurt your nails. The Diamond Cosmetic files that you can get there are actually pretty good. So these are actually worthwhile. So some people have trouble finding chrome powders. Now, I only went one town over. Mind you, the one that's in my town has also had chrome powders before as well. So I think I've already bought the red one before, but having more is not going to hurt anything. Okay, no, I bought silver, blue, and green before, so these are all new. So these are the ones I had gotten previously from Dollar Tree. And now I've managed to add pink and red. So, oh, I had gotten a rose gold too, apparently. A different pink. I'd gotten one from that in there as well. So I've gotten several different chrome powders of reasonable quality, not high-end quality obviously, but of reasonable quality at Dollar Tree at the $1.25 price point, not at the $3 or $5 price point that you can sometimes find in Dollar Trees now. All of these were at the $1.25 price point. Okay, so on to the next items. I was able to find some 3D nail stickers. And I'm going to go ahead and open these. I can't afford to store the boxes in there anyways, because I'm lacking in space, guys. So, and this will allow you to see the sheets a lot better. So, you can get a singular sheet of nail stickers for $1.25, guys. I wasn't able to find some of the brands I typically find at my Dollar Tree, but it fluctuates. We go through phases. I'm going to go ahead and open the nail powders too while I'm at it, so they will fit better. I need to work on my storage. I'm running out of space again. Doesn't help. I was just gifted by a friend his mom's collection of stuff, so I suddenly went from having an okay amount of space to having no space. Okay. Alright, so here's the other thing of nail stickers. And they're nice and cute gold nail stickers in various mandala type designs and swirls and things like that. And just like the glittery pink one here, it's got some like butterfly wings and spider webs and some interesting stuff that's of a different aesthetic. And it comes with a whole full sheet of them. Let's see. Look at these. Probably should open and look at these. So it's a whole sheet of not very many sizes if I had to complain about these. But that's to be expected with it being just a cheap one for nail wraps. But it's not too shabby. Like I said, I've never used nail wraps. I've never been into them. But I know people who are. And I know that these can be quick and easy and for beginners and all of that from what I've heard. So there's that. Okay, so we've covered the nail files, the stickers, the chrome powders, and the nail wraps. So let's go ahead and get into the charms. I was able to find various types of nail charms. And mind you, my Dollar Trees in my general area are not very big, guys, so it doesn't matter if it's a big one or not. And check your surrounding areas. Okay, so this one had seashells, faux pearls, resin flowers, and rhinestones. And these little hearts are absolutely adorable. I'm loving these too. These roses are pretty dang cute. And these are secure in their containers, as you can see. I'm struggling to open these containers. But look at that nice little pearlescent rose. And then we have more of a gradient type rose with more leafy like flower petals on it, which is nice. We got different pearls, and we have one here that has bows. We have different color roses, some gems, different color pearls. Okay, so some really cool, you got the metal triangles, get the nice wispy, nice realistic looking roses over here, but in a peachy color instead of blue. And the final one I was able to find, it was different. More seashells. This one has stars, crystal stars, some daisy looking flowers. Metal stars. So there's different types of charms in each one of these, and of course the shells in these are different colors too. All $1.25 a piece before tax. Okay, so the only brand of, like, good brand of polish that I was able to find, they typically have Sally Hansen. They've also had a lot of Mineral Fusion lately, has been, so this is the Sinful Colors. These are dual packs, guys. You couldn't even get a single bottle of this for $1.25, let alone 2 bottles for $1.25. Back when they were in Walmart and things like that all the time. And they have dual packs, and they have them in OPI, in the small bottles, and stuff like that. So this is why I say check your local Dollar Trees, because they have good brands there, okay? And you can find all sorts of stuff. So, I was wondering what this was. This is supposed to be a nail whitener. So it looks like it's some kind of base coat. So I bet this is some kind of base coat looking at it. Trainers. Is this one of the ones that I got last time? I don't know. But it's a nice color. I think this is one of the ones I got before. I know I don't have this purple. But this is a nice purple. I do like that. They have nice brushes. Spring Fling. This is another one. I'm not sure if I already have the color or not, but it's a nice color. These are the ones I know I don't have the color. Look at that glitter, guys. Look at that. That is stunning. And this is from the honey collection they had. This is Honey Child. Save the Bees is the other one I already had, but I like this one as well. Which they did have Save the Bees there in one of the dual packs, but I already owned Save the Bees, and the other color that was in that pack I already owned. I got Save the Bees before my Walmart stopped carrying it. Okay. So this is another really pretty color, so you just wait. It's a nice pearlescent looking color. Oh, that's so pretty. So you can also typically find Sally Hansen. Sometimes you can find China Glaze. Sometimes you can find Mineral Fusion. Kiss is another brand you can find. Sally Hansen is the most common one you will find. And Sinful Colors is a new one that they've added to the repertoire recently. But you can find some good name brand ones like Essie, Sally Hansen, Mineral Fusion, now Sinful Colors, China Glaze. I'm trying to think of some of the other brands I found. OPI. Salon Perfect. Every now and then you can find one of those. So these are brands that you can find that are of good quality and are typically far more expensive at your local Dollar Tree. So this is just me going out today. Okay, guys, 20 bucks got me all of this. All of this. This is a lot, guys. This is a lot. So you can go in with 10 bucks and get a decent startup if you know what you're looking for, okay? You can get okay quality full cover tips, though you're going to have to be more less particular about the length or shape. You won't have as much selection on that front. You can find glue tabs that are okay quality, not the greatest, but okay, for a good startup. You can find acetone, 100% acetone. You can find stamping plates. The stamping plates are good quality for the most part. It's the stampers you got to look out for. The stampers are very poor quality, but you can find stamping plates. You can find good nail glitters. For instance, the purple glitter I used recently in one of my videos. Okay, so I got all of these. I got these nice little iridescent flakies, and I got all of these glitters. They're at Dollar Tree over the last 6 to 8 months. Okay, so you can find all sorts of stuff, guys. Another example of something I've gotten at Dollar Tree recently. Okay, guys, these I've gotten at Dollar Tree recently. These are nail stickers as well. And, when you know it, I bought a second one today. I had previously purchased the same one. So, and I didn't even realize it before. I had bought two of the same one. So, you can find some really cool stuff there. Okay. Just, it's more or less making sure you every now and then take the time to go and look. You're not always going to find it every time you go, but taking the time to go and even look will make a difference, because it's random when they get this kind of stuff in. But depending on the area, like when they do get it, it may go fast. In my area, certain stores, you better be checking them often, because everything that they get in that's of good quality is gone quickly. Like good nail polishes and things like that, they're gone quick. They sell out so fast. In fact, the one that I went to today is like that. When they get good stuff, it goes quick. So it's a matter of just checking when you're in the area, or planning to go out and check every now and then, so that way you have the opportunities to find it. One of the times I would recommend is if you know what your local like Walmart and Walgreens and stuff like that, when their mods change, and for people who don't know what mods are, mods is the way the shelves are set up. What products they're carrying at that particular time, where they stay on the shelf and things like that. So if you know when that's about to change, which they change every so many months for most corporations, then that's when you want to go check those stores as well as your Dollar Trees, because believe it or not, stuff that doesn't sell well tends to find its way. That's how they get their stuff, like their Sinful Colors, tends to find their way into their store. Okay, so when stores like Walmart and Walgreens and stuff like that, big corporations change their mods, what typically happens is that they're either going to mark the product down significantly and you have a good sale, or they're going, if it doesn't sell past that, they're going to sell it to a different company, typically companies like Dollar Tree, and then they package them up for resale. So, hence the reason I was getting double packs of Sinful Colors. So, what, it all depends on the area that you're in. So what I recommend is that if you see that your Walmart shelves are about to change, like they're all of a sudden really empty on the nail polishes, and in one area they're about to change their mod, go look for the clearance area of it, of your cosmetic area, or if it's only all put in the same area of the store, like an actual clearance aisle, go check them, guys, because I have gotten so many Essie polishes and OPI polishes and stuff like that just from going to my Walmart, my local Walmart, when they are changing the mod, and getting so many good polishes for next to nothing, guys. Like, we're talking, they sometimes have them marked down for like 99 cents. And they're normally $8 to $10. So, this is things that you can do to pad your collection if you're just starting off or you're on a tight budget. Like I said, when you're doing these kind of things, you can't afford to be picky, so to speak, but you can definitely get some really good stuff. There are plenty of colors that I've gotten from just shopping deals like that. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will definitely show more hauls in the near future of things like Dollar Tree as I'm able to. I still need to check out my Dollar General. I haven't checked out any of the Dollar Generals. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've never really checked them. I used to when I was a kid, back when I was, 16, 15, I used to check out the Dollar General and stuff like that, not just the Dollar Tree, but as I've gotten older, I've stopped going in them, and I don't know why. I just don't know. But I do need to check those out. I have checked out the Five Below. In all honesty, I feel like they're, at least the one that I've gotten in my area, is not the greatest deal on nail products. It seemed like they were just on par. They weren't necessarily cheaper. They were on par for price point. So that one I wouldn't say is like a good deal kind of place that I've seen so far. But I've only been in there maybe a handful of times, so I can't give a full judgment on that one. But as I find really good deals like this, to be able to show you guys, I will show you guys, so that way you guys have an idea of what kind of things you can get at an affordable price point that's not bottom barrel quality products, that are of reasonable quality and actually worth your time looking for. So I hope you all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be, wherever you're at while you're watching this video. And until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Bye.